we're actually kind of in a good phase of, I think, technology innovation right now. Not that this is good or bad. I don't mean to judge, but we've gone through different phases where we are creating and discovering and rolling out new platforms and systems that change things. So for example, mobile phones was a platform, the internet was a platform, personal computers were a platform that changed things quite a bit. And then we go through exploitation phases on those platforms where we build lots of apps. So there was the mobile social phase where we built Facebook and Twitter and so on. And those are interesting apps, but it's kind of at a lower level of innovation, or equally necessary, but not as paradigm busting. And I would say now, interestingly, technology is going back into that paradigm busting phase where investors, angels, entrepreneurs are getting bold enough and emboldened and enough to take the risk to do things like, hey, now we're going to develop supersonic airplanes, we're going to send rockets to Mars, we're going to send, we're going to build electric cars, we're going to build autonomous vehicles, we're going to build VR and AR, we're going to get remote working right so that it feels like you're actually there. We're going to do synthetic biology and hack humans, which is both scary and exciting. Scary first, exciting later. Unfortunately, that's it's the nature of technology that the destructive power arrives before the creative power. You get to have a nuclear weapon before you get to have a functioning, safe nuclear plant. You get to have, unfortunately, in social media, you get combat before you get civil discourse. So even if you go back through human history, you get gunpowder before you get steam engines and airplanes. So it's just unfortunately the nature of technology that the disruptive and the dissociative power arrives first. So we're going to get all the dysfunctional, dystopian things, maybe VR and AR is like a place for people to rally who couldn't rally in the real world, or for, how the internet famously adopts porn and gambling before almost any other application. But eventually, you will see the fruits come out of that if we live long enough. And synthetic bio is an interesting one in that regard. AI today is going through a machine learning, machine vision revolution where computers are getting very, very good at pattern matching and problem solving of a very specific kind of problem. But it does mean that we're going to see very intelligent agents living in the networking cloud and changing how we do things. So I think all of those are really interesting, and I give full credit to people like Elon Musk who just really upped the bar on what's conceivable, right? Just by doing audacious things or trying audacious things, even if they fail, even if they're not good at it, even if you have problems with the financial shenanigans, it's just at least the vision, I think, inspires people to move forward. And he's not the only one. There's a bunch of entrepreneurs now who are kind of just trying to do very audacious things.